Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for the Lakers, Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Gabe Vincent is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason. Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Hachimura from outside off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Back to Curry. Here's Podziemski. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Back to Hachimura. Five to shoot. And here's Reeves outside. Warriors with the rebound. And this matchup with Los Angeles, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule. And it's Butler missing. The Lakers have gone 0-3. In the field to start the game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. And here's Doncic from the arc. Draymond Green with the rebound.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Pass to Curry, and here is Butler. Golden State moving it around. Now Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And the unselfishness there by Horford. You know, he sees a better opportunity and finds his teammate.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic with a screen on Butler. Here's Reeves. Really had an off game against the Kings. Never really found his rhythm. Right side, Butler shoots. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Reeves outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Free throw good, Podziemski. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for him. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hield, the pass to Kuminga. Hield kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Green. Hield from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lakers trail by 9. Smart deciding where to go with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Podziemski with it, guarded by Smart. Jacks up a 3. And it's Laravia with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Outside, Kuminga. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hield outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Now here is Smith. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They've got Smart, Jake LaRavia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Post. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Lakers trail by 8. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves left side. The rebound by Post.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Inside. Here's Butler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here is Los Angeles now. Trailing here by 8. Here's Smart. Good D by Heel. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you, Kevin.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Golden State moving it around. Butler feeling out a bit. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Lakers with some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Gannett comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Podziemski's coming in for Gary Payton. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Vanderbilt misses.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Doncic against Curry. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Back to Curry. Butler in the corner. And the Warriors miss again.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Vanderbilt, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Now, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Healed outside. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 8 points.
Yeah, he can't find that player if his eyes aren't up. Really nice play.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Together, make some noise for your Lakers hype team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Austin Reeves. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to connect. It's good from long range.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Here's Pajemski. Back to Curry. Launches it. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Ayton a screen. Over Horford. Connect. It's good on the putback.
That's just the athleticism of Connect kicking in there.
Warriors leading by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Horford. A rebound by the Lakers. Connects. Got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Now here's Curry, defended by Vincent. Curry always finds a way, this time inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back right after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Golden State Warriors.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W is even sweeter on the road.
Yeah, they'll try to build up momentum before heading home for the next one.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand, you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite, setting the floor for the Warriors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Pajemski. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. And it's Horford at the 5 spot. Buries it from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Curry against Doncic. A floater. Luka bullies his way inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Tough finish, Curry.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
It's the Lakers.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
Pass to Doncic. Luka making it look so easy inside.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Back to Curry. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys, back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Ayton with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And here's Doncic from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Back to Curry. And the rejection by Ayton.
And for Ayton, protecting the rim is a big deal for him. I want to see a lot more of this. Yeah, just throw it up anywhere for DeAndre Ayton, and he'll find a way to throw it down.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside Butler. Horford trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Back to Reeves. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry dishes to Hield. Back to Curry. There's the triple. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Connects checked in. Reese Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Stephen Curry. Smart finds Connect. Now here's Hayes. Post covering. Fires the three. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Smart.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Kuminga with it. Laravia's there. Back to Hield. Rebound the Lakers. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Smart. Off target from three-point range. Payton surveying the floor. Hield from outside. That shot off. It could go. Can't hit that one. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. He's out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Smart. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Smart. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
I've got to give Smart credit. Finishing strong inside takes brains and skills when you're that size.
Hield against Smart. Hield, the pass to Kuminga. Trying to find post. Gets it to him. Back to Kuminga. Over Connect. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Connect. And the three ball is good.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Outside, Payton. Now here's Kuminga. This one for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
It's good.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Marcus Smart. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in for Gary Payton. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Good Curry, so dangerous in transition. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Pass to post. And here is Curry. Nice move. Curry. Oh, the concentration. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Jake LaRavia. And it's good, 2 points.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Now Curry. Outside Horford, lets loose a three. Doncic there for the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points. Releases. Horford pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Buries the deep ball.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
It's tipped. Hachimura the screen. Just 4 to shoot. And it's off. Warriors leading by 12. Green in the high post. He's against Hachimura. Curry is inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Time running out for the Lakers. Doncic fires. No good from 3. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Green up top. Curry on the wing. The 3 goes down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Ayton. Doncic. The 3 is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Terrific, Allie, thanks. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.